This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
You're inside Jamaica Magazine.
Encouraging the information flow, sharing the news and views you need to know.
We are building an informed Jamaica every day.
Listening to what you say.
It's a new year, new resolutions, and it's going to be a new you, right? Hi, I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks so much for joining us as we start the first week of the year 2010. On today's pages, drums echoed and voices soared inside Emancipation Park, the meaning of New Year's resolutions, and we hear from Prime Minister Bruce Golding. You don't want to miss this enlightening show, so stay with us. A New Year resolution is a commitment that an individual makes to a project or a habit, which is often a lifestyle change that is generally interpreted as important to their life. The name New Year resolution comes from the fact that these commitments normally go into effect on New Year's Day and remain until the set goal has been achieved. Sadly, many New Year resolutions go unachieved or are short-lived, if not completely forgotten after they are set. The most important point to consider when deciding on New Year resolutions is to decide if you are truly willing to make the change in your life. Deciding to make the change just to have a resolution will not keep you motivated to attain your goal. Many people fail because they are afraid or don't fully realize how the goal can benefit their everyday lives. When you have decided on your New Year resolutions, make a plan of action and list the ways it will improve your life. When you can see the prize, you are more likely to keep up the fight. Popular New Year resolutions are to lose weight, pay off debt, save money, get a better job, get fit, eat right, get a better education, drink less alcohol, quit smoking, reduce stress, take a trip, and volunteer to help others. The most important point to consider when making New Year resolutions is to decide if you are truly willing to make the effort to kick out a bad habit in your life and start a healthy one. Making a decision to change just because it is New Year's Day is not enough to keep you motivated for long. Lasting change means being prepared to make sacrifices. If you are resistant to making the necessary sacrifices, ask yourself why. Many people resist change because they're afraid of the unknown. Once you have decided that you are ready to make that New Year's resolution and stick to it, you need to develop a plan of action and make that plan a priority. Here are some tips to help you prepare for success. You must determine that bad habits that keep you from optimal success, such as smoking, drinking, or overeating, do not have to follow you into the new year. You must prepare yourself psychologically to change if you don't want them hanging around for another 12 months. You must focus on realistic goals with measurable results. You need to break things down into small steps that you can manage. If your goal is too big, you will feel defeated before you even get started. The key to achieving your most lofty goals is to get started immediately. Remember that action precedes motivation, not the other way around. People often think that they should wait until they are motivated to start doing something good for themselves, but experts say it does not work that way. Experts agree that no matter how stubborn a habit you have developed, there are ways to break negative patterns and keep healthy resolutions throughout the new year. The trick is to keep everything in perspective. Experts offer these additional tips to help you reach your goals. Avoid perfectionist thinking. It is healthier to think in positive terms than it is to focus on how much we fall short of our aspirations. View setbacks as lessons for growth. Mistakes can and are usually opportunities for learning. If you fall short of your goals, ask yourself what kept you from achieving them and try to make corrections. Don't make absolute resolutions. Keep them realistic. For example, instead of saying you won't yell at your kids anymore, resolve to yell at them less often. Don't keep your resolutions to yourself. Tell someone you trust about your resolutions. It helps to share your goals with friends who can gently nudge you in the right direction when you veer off course. Give your resolutions some meaning. People sometimes make goals that aren't necessarily meaningful to them. Your goal should be something you really desire to change or achieve, not something that society says is good for you to do or your family members would like to see you do. Take baby steps. Set realistic goals that are attainable and then take small steps that are likely to be met with success toward these goals. Fine-tune your spirituality. It is important to add a spiritual dimension to your goals. For example, if one of your goals is to get fit, you may also resolve to get outdoors more often instead of going to the gym. Time outside will help you get in balance with nature and will honor both the physical and spiritual sides of yourself. You must remember that most resolutions fail because people stop once they've made the resolution. It is crucial to harness the New Year's temporary motivation into something that will carry you through an extended period of required effort. Upon clarifying the exact goal that you are setting, next, create a plan for how you intend to accomplish your goal. With any reasonably good plan, you are fairly likely to make significant progress or actually accomplish your goal. Without a plan, you are very unlikely to succeed. The key to constructing a good plan is to identify the exact steps that you will take toward accomplishing your goal and assigning due dates to these steps. Coming up with a comprehensive list of steps is not easy for everyone. If you encounter difficulty, the solution is to get help. Once the obstacles have been identified, it is fairly easy for anybody to generate a comprehensive list of what to do to accomplish the goal. With a good plan in hand, making significant progress towards your goal may require very little discipline. So, make this year the year you achieve your New Year's resolutions. The Creative Production and Training Center, the CPTC as everybody calls it, marked its 25th year of existence in 2009. One of the last events in a year of activities was a drum and voice concert held recently at the Emancipation Park in New Kingston. Up next, the beat of the drums and the sounds of the voices that resonated through the park.
The ancestors were praised. The founders were honored. But most of all, Jamaicans from all walks of life were able to party as the Creative Production and Training Center hosted a free concert inside the Emancipation Park. The concert was part of the center's year-long series of activities in observance of its sterling anniversary. School choirs proved that the youth do have a voice.
I got you, they're multiplying.